Welcome to Rollercoaster Rundown, and today I'm going to be creating different rides from Full Park. I'm going to be starting off with Stealth. As you can see here, I am currently just building it. Stealth is probably one of my favourite rides at Full Park. It might not have the longest layout, but that launch is just so punchy and fast. It's just truly amazing. As you can see here, just building that top hat, trying to get the angles on that right. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do on this game, you're very limited. Just giving it a few test runs. I just spent ages here working on that brake run though, because I could not get that to line up. I do finally get it to line up though. It just took a little bit of a while. And I do then go through and change the colours of the ride. Gotta make it as accurate as I can. With the red trains and the blue track, which it does look really clean. Yep, here we go. Changing the colours. And here's a POV of it.
Place your heads back, face forwards. 3, 2, 1, go! Go! Go!
It's not the most accurate recreation in the world, but it will do for this ride. And like I said, Stealth is just a really good ride. And you can see here the funny brake run which I've designed. So amazing. Yep, here we go. Down and into the station. And there we are. Next I am building Colossus, which is also at Full Park, funny enough. This was the world's first 10 looping roller coaster, and is probably one of the most criticised rides that Full Park have. It can be quite headbangy from time to time. I'm not going to deny that, but I personally do really like Colossus. It's got great layout, pretty good theming. The soundtrack for it is just amazing. It never gets old. It's just such a good ride. Although those shints are rather hard to lift up after the ride, and they feel like bricks, so very solid. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because, I've heard that Sick at Flamingo Land, which is basically a clone of Colossus, which it does have lap bars. Apparently on those barrel rolls, it's really uncomfortable. I do go through here and make it again, because I wasn't liking how the first one looked that much. Just testing it now, making sure it goes around that loop. Oh, it does. Oh, yeah. I think I rolled back at the Cobra rolls, which not great when you're trying to make a ride. And yeah. Going through here, changing the sizing. I think that's one point I raised the lift hill because it's just not making around. Oh no, it does. Never mind. Trying to make that as smooth as possible, which, again, Colossus is not the smoothest ride in the world. Here I go now, just testing it. Yeah, see, it's still a bit rough, making those barrel rolls there. Here we go back through, change that. It's very, shuffly around that bit, it's not great. And now I go around and make those 4 back-to-back barrel rolls. Which, that's probably my least favourite bit of the ride. This is not great, particularly because you do go from, side to side. And it does then have that final barrel roll into station, which you do take quite some speed into that. We go making the turnaround. I must say though, the colour scheme for Colossus is quite nice. Here I go again, just testing it. Gotta make sure it's as good as possible. Yep, just testing. Here we go, changing the colour scheme, which Colossus has quite a nice colour scheme. It's like a bluey kind of colour, but actually maybe more turquoisey. Still a nice colour though. Okay, here I go, changing it. Gotta make sure it's as accurate as possible, like I said, with Stealth. Just fixing that up. I think I will go through and POV the ride in a second. Which, that's literally why you're watching the video, so that'd be helpful if I did that soon. Yep. Testing it again, making sure the colours look good. Because I actually do try with some of these rides. Here we go, and here's the POV. It's not exactly the smoothest thing in the world, but I mean, it will do. And now we have the ride that probably everyone's been waiting for, Hyperia. Hyperia is 236 feet, I believe. It's 81 miles per hour, so 1 mile per hour faster than stealth. Crazy different stat. Anyway, Hyperia probably is the best roller coaster in the UK. Although, more recently, with those new wheels, it has become a bit more rattly than it used to be. They have removed the bracing, which used to be on. That made it awful. It was just pain. My neck kept on shaking. And on that brake run, which I think I'm doing now, like the one where the splashdown used to be, which, hey ho, that doesn't work anymore. Crazy how thorpe park effect stopped working in like 2 weeks. But anyway, I get flung forward, and it really hurt. Just went straight into the lap bar, which is pain. Anyway, here I am just testing it. I have made this height accurate and speed accurate. It does reach 81 miles per hour, for all of you guys wondering. And yeah, it is 236 foot. Which, I mean, is like crazy high, but after a while you kind of get used to the high and it doesn't seem as high as it used to be. Here I am just changing the colour to that like gold and white design, which compared to the rides in the area, it definitely stands out with Saw being grey and Colossus kind of bluey turquoise. Also, it's much taller than the other ones. Saw looks tiny in comparison. And here we go again, yep, just changing the colour, trying to make it look nice, accurate. Looks pretty accurate actually, pleased with how this one turned out. Taking in comparison to the other ones, they kind of sucked. Here we go, yep. Just testing it, changing colours. And there you go, that's Hyperia. This is the POV now. I hope you have enjoyed this video. And please remember to like and subscribe. That's all from me.